I'm not gonna allow any trouble.
Disarm you, throw up your hands. Oh, it's not what I want.
Western gunfights. Luck beats skill every time. For decades, Western movies trained audiences to believe one simple idea, that gunfights were decided by skill, that the fastest man wins, that the cleanest shot ends everything. But when you actually watch the most iconic Western scenes closely, the idea starts to break down almost immediately. Because the moment the shooting starts, control disappears. What replaces control is movement. Unpredictable, overlapping movement. No one is standing still. No one has a clean line of sight. And no one has time to execute a perfect shot. What you're watching isn't precision. It's reaction, and reaction under pressure is never perfect. So the real question isn't who was the best shooter, it's who managed to stay effective, after everything stopped going according to plan. Actors performing instability. Actors in Westerns aren't performing perfection, they're performing pressure, and you can see it clearly in how their bodies behave in gunfights. In Unforgiven, Clint Eastwood doesn't enter like a flawless gunfighter. He enters like someone holding tension. There's hesitation. There's awareness of risk. And when the first shot is fired, the entire room breaks into chaos. Gunmen don't stand still and aim. They react. They fire quickly, often before fully lining up the shot. Now compare that to The Outlaw Josie Wales. Here, Eastwood plays instinct over hesitation, but it's still not precision. He's shooting while moving, adjusting mid-action, which means no shot is perfectly set. Now, in Pale Rider, again, no perfect setup, just fast reaction inside limited time. Now shift to the quick and the dead. Even in a structured duel, timing isn't perfect. Hands move slightly early or slightly late, and that small difference changes everything.
Forgive me for my sins.
Now back to Tombstone. Actors here are dealing with overload, multiple threats, limited visibility, which forces fast, imperfect decisions. And that's the pattern across all performances. Actors are not playing perfect gunfighters. They're playing people trying to function, while control is slipping. And once reaction replaces control, outcomes become unpredictable.
You're daisy if you do.
Directors engineering chaos. Directors don't just show chaos, they design it. Sergio Leone, in The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, builds tension through delay. Everything stretches, but the results still depend on timing. Now, Sam Peckinpah in The Wild Bunch. Here, chaos is overwhelming. No clean sequence, Everything overlaps. Then, open range. Shots land, shots miss, but no one is static. Different styles, same result. Control doesn't last. Because once movement starts, precision becomes temporary. Timing breakdown. Timing is the most fragile part of any gunfight, and movies show it breaking constantly. In 3:10 to Yuma, everything builds towards control, but when shooting starts, timing collapses.
Damn.
Now Silverado. No one sees everything. Everyone reacts to partial information.
My hat. What else you got that's mine?
Now back to the quick and the dead. That's what people call a lucky shot. Because when timing breaks, certainty disappears. Movies turn chaos into legend. In Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, they survive by avoiding the fight, not mastering it.
What? They're very good. Split up. How many of them are following us?
All of them?
All of them? What's the matter with those guys? Yeah!
Now the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. No duel, just timing. But movies simplify this. They turn chaos into clarity. Because we remember who wins, not how unstable the moment was. Watch enough westerns and the pattern becomes clear. Gunfights are unstable systems. Movement, fear, timing, all interacting. And once they do, no outcome is guaranteed. Because in the end, even the movies, the West was never about perfect control. It was about surviving the moment. When control disappears.
on us?
All of them?
All of them? What's the matter with those guys? Yeah!
The channel for westerns and more.
If you enjoyed this video, hit notification to get my new videos. Check out my channel and Facebook page. The links are in the description below. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. I appreciate it. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.